We are live. We are live, Scott Score.
Everyone, welcome to Talking Beards. A big announcement for tonight. The border crossing is closed.
Oh no,
You know
not
what
the
that
border
means?
crossing. It means Ray Norcross is going to be standing there with a tiny stop sign.
Yeah, there's no bearding without borders.
No bearding without borders.
There's actually bearding with borders now.
Ooh, yeah. Beards have borders now with Ray Norcross.
Yeah, so breaking news, Ray's new show is going to be Bearding with Borders.
Yeah, Bearding with Borders with Ray Norcross.
Sorry, Ray's new show is going to be called The Bearding with the Borders.
Yeah. Capitals on the.
The Ray Norcross is our guest.
Yeah, that's what we can call him when he comes on. What's up, the Ray Norcross? Oh my gosh, I messed that up.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, hey! What's going on, everybody? Yeah, we're professional. What's going on? This is episode number 214 of Talking Beards. Tonight, we will have the Ray Norcross on the show from the show Bearding Without Borders, and he is also putting on the competition, whenever, coming up. May 20th. Yeah, we'll dive into that and we'll learn everything there is to know about Ray Norcross's The Competition. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I'm over here. And what's up, Scott Scora?
Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Scora. Thank you for tuning in to talk. Hi. Thank you for, hello, Alan. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Barefoot. That's just to name a few people that are here joining us tonight on Talking Beards. We are live.
We are.
You can follow us over at talkingbeards.com. You can watch the show live there. But if you want to interact, just like all these other assorted people are, our friends, as we call them, because they are our friends in real life. You can go to either our Facebook page or our YouTube page, follow us over there, and then you can jump in the chat room and you can say all fun things like, as Christopher Wilson just did. This is hilarious. Hi, fellas.
Oh, that was a good one. I didn't even see that coming.
That's a whaler for you right there.
Yeah, that was his joke of the day with Christopher Wilson. Hi, fellas.
But yeah, so go over to talkingbeards.com. You guys can find out more about the show. You can subscribe to the podcast. Want to thank Alan, one of our biggest donors on the Fountain app.
The Satoshi King, they call him over there.
Yes. Andrew says, so you just called us friends.
We're friends. We're friends with Andrew Hatton.
Listen. He goes, so you just call us friends. Now, is that like derogatory or is that a good thing? Because it looks like it's like a little crying face. Like, should I be calling you more than my friend? Like, are we like
boyfriends?
How can we be lovers if we can't be friends?
Speaking of lovers,
how can we start
Johnny
over?
Rodriguez is here.
Oh my gosh. Traffic cone
Johnny.
Jeff Harris wants to know if we are going to be, or y'all are going to be at Revenge of the Beards. Aaron will not. And mine all hinges upon my procedure that I am getting done on Thursday. So if anyone, I guess we could talk about that. We were like sitting there like, what can we talk about to lead into the show?
There it is. So on this episode of Talking Hands with Scott Sikora, dang, we should have come up with a graphic for that. But
yeah,
what's up with your hands, Scott Sikora?
So my hands are really messed up right now. You can't really see. They look fine from the outside. If anyone would like see them from a distance, they'd be like, "Wow, they really nice paws there, Scott." Be like, "Why, thank you.
Well, thank
Thank you
you,
very
but I'm
much."
making fists right now.
Yeah, I'm like, I am clenching fists right now. Like,
I'm actually flipping you off right
yeah.
now. So,
So over the past couple days, I've learned two other things that I have a really difficult time doing.
what are those other two things?
Okay. I cannot hold a fork and knife and cut food.
Huh.
Like it is like so hard and so frustrating. Like I can't I can't grab the fork. Like I
So
can't hold on.
how did you end up doing this task?
Uh my meat just kept flipping all around on the plate. And I wasn't gonna ask Angela to cut it because she was a vegetarian, you know.
Right.
Like, hey, could you cut my meat? But well, even she even said she's like, why didn't you ask for help? And I'm like, well, we're at this like fancy dinner, and I'm like, I'm not gonna ask if you like, hey,
Like, well,
could you
you were
cut?
at a fancy dinner. That's all the more reason that you should have been able to ask for someone to come like cut your meat for you. I mean, you are Scott Sikora, the beard caster of all things.
Put the
I'm
lotion on
sure
this.
someone would have came over there and cut your meat.
Oh my gosh, look who's here.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
LP Portraiture.
Gosh, good old LP. So back to your hands, Scott Sikora.
Oh, sorry. I got excited. She was here, her in her
Yeah.
cowboy hat and red hair. And then the other thing, as we just discovered as we're starting the show, I cannot grab the cord to put the blinds down.
Oh, that's what you were saying just now.
So I had to like literally like I took the cord like this and I wrapped it around my hand, and then
See, there you go.
I took my other hand like this and I went like that.
It's not that you know that you can't do these tasks. It's just that you have to relearn how to do them without being able to use your hands properly.
Yeah, that's the thing is I'm like I'm figuring things out, but it's just it's like I was telling someone the other day, it's like frustrating. It's like your brain is telling your hands to do something, and then your hands are like, I am, but they're not.
Right.
So it's extremely frustrating, especially the whole meat cutting thing. Like, see, look at Christopher's like, I would have cut your meat, Scott.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
That's what a friend would do. Andrew says fancy restaurants come with personal meat slicers. No, I
So
wasn't
so
at a
you Thursday you're going to get these shots, right?
yeah. So Thursday I'm getting shots in my hand. I'm getting steroid shots, and they inject them like right here
And this is what you had done a year or so
a
ago.
year ago, and it's extremely painful. And as the day goes on, it's like I can't move my hands, and it just really hurts. So I have a few days off to like kind of recover from it, and hopefully by Monday, like the juice in there will like start breaking down the tendons in my hands to where they all start really working. And well, we're gonna definitely talk about surgery, so that's gonna be another fun thing. So, but apparently it's not like it's like an outpatient. So it's like you literally go in there and then they do the same thing. They just shoot a bunch of Novocaine in your hand, and then they slice your palm open. They snip the tendons in your hand, and then they sew it back together. And
And you just leave with
voila,
some stitches across your or whatever.
voila.
Voila, just like that. That sounds easy. I can do it for you,
See,
probably.
look at Barefoot's like Scott's hand situation has turned him into a good problem solver.
See?
Do I need help going to the bathroom? Jeff Harris says.
That's a good question.
I don't know yet. Maybe down the road I will.
But you're still good now.
Yeah, I'm still good right now. I mean, I can unzip my fly and everything and do all that stuff. So,
Well, you're doing some cool hospital stuff on Thursday. Do you want a Natalie update for this week? We haven't done one of those in a while.
yeah, do you have are you pulling it up?
Yeah, here it is.
Talking beards. The Natalie update?
The Natalie update. Weird.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Hmm.
All right. So Thursday you're going to get your hands all shot up. Well, I don't know, about August of last year, Natalie went to the hospital and we did like a 8-9 hour workup, and then with all of her kidney doctors, and it was a long drawn out process of a day. They drew like 15 vials of blood, and it was a whole thing. So that was August of last year. Very large pain in the butt day. She gets to do that again Thursday.
Ooh.
It's a reevaluation, and full reevaluation. The blood, talking to the psychiatrist and stuff again, I guess. Yeah, so that's what we get to do Thursday.
Wow. So we're both going to have awesome Thursdays.
Yeah. They said pack a lunch, pretty much, is like we're going to be there from 10 to 4:30 or something like that on Thursday.
You can't go out to lunch?
Well, I mean, you can't leave the hospital, so.
Why?
I don't know. Them's the rules, man. There's like a McDonald's on site, but like it's the only one. So it recommended bringing a lunch. So that's what we get to do on Thursday. She's super excited about it. But all day Monday we had doctor's appointments and they all went pretty positive. So maybe this will also go pretty positive. But yeah, I figured, we're doing medical updates for Thursday. I was like, wait a minute, we got a medical update for Thursday as well. The end.
What? All right. John Abraham says, what the bro belt? Do you know what the bro belt is?
Scott Sakura has placed a order for the bro belt and Reeboks with the Velcro straps. I don't know what the bro belt is.
So I just got.
Did you get Velcro shoes?
No, I got a Velcro belt.
Nice.
I was trying to bring Ray in really quick while he had his finger up his nose. I thought that would have been really funny.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Jesse's praying for us. Jesse, pray.
We can bring Ray Norcross in here. We got a couple more things I was wanting to talk about, but we can just, have Ray here as well if you want.
Well, hold on 1 second. Let's introduce Ray and then we'll go back to business.
Sure, we can do that. So, there it is. So tonight, we have Mr. Ray Norcross on the show. He is going to be talking about his competition.
Who?
The Ray Norcross on the show from the Bearding Without Borders podcast and live show, whatever. And he's going to be putting on Bearding Without Borders, the competition, Saturday, May 20th. At the Rock Haven Bourbon Bar in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. What's up, Mr. Ray Norcross?
What's going on, guys?
The Ray Norcross is here.
Yes, how are you guys doing?
Oh, we're
good. How about you?
Great.
Doing pretty good. I was excited to hear more about this business, and I think a bro belt is a fanny pack.
Is that what a bro belt is?
It might be. I could be wrong.
I was thinking it was like one of those like workout belts.
Oh, speaking of fanny packs, you know what the most ridiculous thing I see the dumb people of Austin do? Apparently now you wear fanny packs across your chest.
Yep, they're not fanny packs anymore. They're
fanny satchels.
No, they're not a fanny nothing. They're something else. They're like a sling. Is that what it is? A sling bag? Yeah. No, they're freaking fanny packs. Stupid.
I want to every time I see one of these people walking down the street with them, I just want to grab it and pull them to the ground and be like, stop it. That's not how you wear them.
You should start being that guy of Austin that just grabs people by the fanny packs.
By their man buns and throws them to the ground.
Just go out there with a picketing sign that just says
cross bag. Of course, Kyle Waller would know. Freaking Kyle Waller. Cross bag. That's probably how you're wearing your fanny pack right now, Kyle Waller, right across your chest.
Yeah, Kyle Waller, your fanny pack.
Yeah. Anyway,
but
what news we want to talk about real quick?
Well, this right here, we got to let everyone know about thebeardcalendar.com. Make sure everyone knows it's thebeardcalendar.com.
Absolutely.
And if you guys have a competition, which we just did a video for the May Beard Calendar. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. May Beard Calendar, not the May Beard Calendar. My bad. If you guys go over to YouTube, there's a video up there where we talk about all the video, or not all the videos, all the competitions that are coming up in the month of May, which are all brought to you from thebeardcalendar.com. So if you have a competition and you want to share it, Go there if you want to find out what's going on in the world for the next year plus. Go there.
Guess what else? Everybody, if you would like to win a Honest Amish The Kit, you could put in hashtag The Kit right now, and you could win an Honest Amish The Kit at the end of this episode. So, yeah, just get those entries in for hashtag The Kit, and you could win.
See, look at Corey. He's going for the kit right there.
That Corey is a lady, but
Kyle Waller's doing the kit.
Kyle Waller is
wow. Everyone's flocking in now. All
there's our winner right there.
Barefoot Brains.
Yep, wins everything.
So, all right, before we get too far off track, let's do one more big news announcement right here at the top of the show with Ray Norcross. So, WBMA news. So everybody knows June 10th weekend is the World Beard and Mustache Association event, the World Beard and Mustache Championships in Burghausen, Germany. And I think anybody that's listening to this or whatever that is in the United States that is going probably already knows that they're going. So please just go ahead and get pre-registered. We need that. You know, they're asking for that to get done by Saturday, I believe. So especially you just need to get pre-registered. You don't have to pay any money or anything. But if you know you are going to Worlds, go ahead and get pre-registered. It's extremely important, especially if you're in a category that may only have like 1 or 2 people in it. That category may get scrapped. So you may go all the way to Germany and then try to register for a category that's been scrapped already. So yeah, if you're going to compete over there, just go ahead and pre-register. It's extremely, extremely important.
Bradley's a good boy. He took care of all of his business months ago.
And this message would be directly to me if it was not for Natalie, because she pre-registered me, and I would probably be one of these people that didn't get pre-registered. But luckily, I'm not in one of the categories that's got 1 or 2 or 0 people in it. So my category wasn't going to get scrapped. But like I said, if you're one of those categories that don't have very many people and you're just thinking you're just going to pop over to Worlds and register, might be a long trip for something without a category. So yeah.
Well, that actually brings up a question, if I can ask.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Like, how often does categories get scrapped at Worlds? I see the videos, I see the pictures and whatnot from Worlds, but I don't know a lot about the inner workings. So.
I don't think it happens very often, but I mean, we're in a time that I think like everyone just extremely doesn't pre-register, and this isn't one of those events that you just don't pre-register for. Like, this isn't Mike's bar. This is this is World, so pre-register.
It makes sense to pre-register, especially if we're going to travel all that distance, you know.
Exactly. So if I don't know, I know they made some adjustments, and the German guys put in some categories that maybe other European beard competitions wouldn't have, and if we want those categories to still be represented moving forward, then everybody that's in all the categories should probably pre-register.
Real quick here. So as we said, hashtag the kit to win the kit. Jesse,
the kit.
You might want to try that again. And
come on, Jesse Larson, you got this. All one word.
Yeah, we want to help you win. We want you to win this box. So
the kit.
The kit.
The kit. We have 12 entries for the kit. So what's up, right, Norcross? You're here.
I am definitely here. I just trying to get everything together at the last minute. For the most part, we're pretty much ready.
What are you ready for?
Yeah, what are you ready for?
The Bearding Without Borders competition.
What's it called?
Yeah, what's it called?
I had a feeling this is where this was going after I started seeing all the themes.
What's the name of your event, Ray Norcross?
Bearding Without Borders, the competition.
Wow, the competition. Well, I mean,
I should have read it. Like, it took me. I sat down after we did the test, and I kept thinking. I was like, he's highlighting it, and he's like, you don't even realize what's going on, and I was like, okay, yeah.
I
get it now.
You did get an idea what was going on. So let me pop that up here real quick. Yeah. So Bearding Without Borders, the competition. Where did you come up with such like a great title for an event? You know, it's like, man, that's such a good one. You know,
Man,
do you think it like came
sarcasm is oozing
in like a
tonight.
dream? Or
Andrew Hatton says he loves the name Simple and to the damn point.
I
That's
know.
exactly
I
right.
mean, good job, Ray.
So-
Way to come up with that competition
So
name like all by yourself. That's good.
So true, and that'll tell you right there that I definitely came up with it all by myself. It lacked creativity.
Wow, that was a real backhanded smack.
Wow, he did it. That was pretty good. That was right Norcross. Anyway,
That was
Good night, everybody.
that was good. That was really good.
No, honestly, it was. Truthfully, this whole competition it was a last minute kind of put together for me. I mean, obviously, I would love to do. Hey, Andrew, I'd love to have had more time to plan it. I got asked by this bar. Was actually there one night for a member of Mad Viking's birthday party, and the lady had asked me, the owner of the bar, the lady Carlene, had asked me about what's up with like the hoodies and the shirts and stuff that said Mad Viking, and so I was explaining to her about the beard community and the culture and the clubs and whatnot, and she's like, so what do you guys do? I was like, well, we do a lot of work in the communities with charities. I was like, but one of the things that we have a lot of fun doing, and we usually raise a lot of money, is a beard and mustache competition. And so she had asked me if I would be interested in setting one up. And I actually told her I would think about it. And it took me it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. As the closer it gets, I get excited. But
it's like Christmas.
Kind of like it's
Christmas in May is what they're calling it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I hear. That's what the cool kids
with the competition. Oh wait, I mean the competition.
Look, I'm sorry.
Instead of Christmas in May. See, that would have been a good competition name.
You know what? I'll take that under advisement. Honestly, I didn't even know about the Talking Beards, the competition. I didn't even think about the Talking Beards, the competition when I together.
Volume 3. So we've done
Volume 3. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, we did, just to clear everything up, Bray, we're just teasing you. We just thought it was funny because as we saw it,
like we just back on it now. Like, yeah, no, that's 100% understandable.
But it's not on this at all. It's just
no.
Yeah. But
oh no, it was just I wish I would have come up with a better name. That's really where I'm coming at. Is I it's like looking at it, going, man, be served up in stacks. So. Yeah, that's what I kept replaying that little piece right there from the test out, sitting there eating jambalaya, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Why was he highlighting the competition over and over? Oh, there it is. Anyway, that's our beef with Ray Norcross. We teased it last week, and obviously you didn't, if you watched the show last week, Ray, you didn't watch the end of it, but that we insinuated pretty heavily that we had beef with you. And I was waiting all week for you to text me, and I was like, well, obviously he didn't see that part of the show because
I missed that part of the show.
It was at the end. We were like, hey, Ray Norcross will be on the show. And we're like, oh, yeah, we're super mad at him, by the way.
Just all the more reason that everyone needs to watch to the bitter end.
Yeah, you never know.
To the bitter end. Oh, wow. Straight up to it. No, I appreciate that. I hope to have a better name for it next year.
Hey, we will help you if you need one.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take you up on that.
All right.
You know, I got an idea. Volume 2. You could do
Volume
that.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know what? You might be onto something.
I know.
You might be onto something.
It's a pretty good idea. Oh, wrong one. Oops. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So, anyways, back to so you talked to the bar owner, and she's like, "Would you be interested in throwing this event?" Blah blah blah.
It's kind of great because she didn't really. I asked her, I was like, "Do you have a charity in mind that you'd like to do?" And she said, "Well, what charity do you like supporting the most?" And I told her the Kentucky Lyme Disease Association, in honor of Patrick. I kind of picked up that mantle after he passed away, as well as the rest of the Mad Viking Kentucky chapter. But it's just kind of been my personal charity of choice anytime I get a chance to donate. Beards Without Borders, a super duper competition. But
that works.
It's different, 100%. And it tied so well with the Speedo walk that was already, I'd gotten conned into. Which, by the way, the Speedo has been purchased. Just waiting to actually.
So where are you at with the Speedo thing? You need to raise $5,000 by the 20th or whatever.
I mean, if we can, that'd be great.
And then
matter of fact, if we raise the $5,000 by the 20th, Kyle Waller said he would actually go on stage and do the 1-chip challenge as well.
So how close are you to this $5,000? That's not very close, right, Norcross. That's actually like the most furthest away you could get without like owing money.
Right. No, I mean, absolutely.
Okay.
A little further.
Where do people go to donate towards this?
So they can do it through the beardingwithoutborders@gmail.com for the PayPal. He needs the bowl in it. I don't know if they're going to allow that in public.
I think they said it was fine. Actually, Chris Wilson asked, and they said if you want to bowl in a Speedo, as long as you wear the bowling shoes, it's fine.
100%.
Yep.
So it's beardingwithoutborders@gmail.com for the PayPal, Bearding Without Borders for the Venmo. That's the way I'm doing it, because basically what I'm doing is I'm using that as a way to kind of tally up, and that way I can see who donates the most so they can choose.
Right, that makes sense.
Where I do it at, and then I will be donating the money to the Kentucky Lyme Disease. I'm actually trying to see about possibly getting, if I can't get her at the competition, I can't think of her name right now.
Elvira,
absolutely. But if I can't get her at the competition, I'll make sure to get pictures and whatnot posted when I donate the check. But the whole Speedo thing was kind of got started because of a conversation about barefoot, and then it kind of rolled out from there. And I was like, well, if I'm going to do a competition as well, might as well put the proceeds from the competition towards the Speedo walk and help it further along.
There you go. Makes sense.
I guess if I don't do it at the bowling, then the next step would probably be Beardapalooza.
Man, so you're going to do it. You're just like dying. You're just like, even if it takes you like 5 years to raise this money, you're going to do it and wear that Speedo. You are determined to wear that Speedo.
I made a promise. I made a commitment. If we raise the money, I'm going to do it, no matter if it's, this year or next. However long it takes us to raise money, I'll do the Speedo. And it's a golden Speedo on top of that.
Go ahead and put it on. Let's see it.
I don't have it.
Do you look like a wrestler when you wear it?
Probably look like one of the old wrestlers at this point.
You should get one of the masks too. Like
you could be a luchador.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
So, you can call yourself the luchador.
The luchador. No one's doing that.
It was actually the Speedo is in the possession of Barefoot currently.
Of course it is. He's probably wearing it right now.
He promised me that it was still in the package.
So he's wearing it in the package.
Is still in it.
Wow, absolutely.
His package is in it. So yeah, you're gonna look good.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna dry clean it and maybe torch it after.
Let's get into your event a little bit. So, is it part of any other events that's going on that weekend or anything, or is it just?
So there is a festival that goes on. There is a festival that goes on downtown. And I can't think of in Harrodsburg. I don't spend a lot of time in Harrodsburg, but there's like a little it's like an apple festival or something that goes on in downtown. And this is the second year that the bar.
Did you say Apple Festival?
Yes.
Steve Jobs is going to be there. He's the Grand Marshal of the parade.
Yep,
absolutely.
Oh my gosh!
They'll be throwing out iPhone 4s.
Wow. So, but they do a little like, it's usually got like food trucks. I can't think of like a little festival of themselves up there at their parking lot, and they'll have live music, food trucks. They have a couple of different free AirPods. That'd be nice. They do they have a couple of different like whiskey and beer breweries and distilleries come in and do samples and tastings.
And this is all like right there at that place, or is
At
just
that place.
okay?
Yeah.
And so you said that they had the Apple Festival or whatever going on downtown. Is this place downtown?
It is not. This
Okay.
is actually probably about a mile up the road. It's not
Okay.
too far from downtown. So they usually get a lot of stragglers that come from the festival up there to catch out the live music and whatnot. You had me at whiskey. Absolutely. I don't know all the distilleries. I know that they were trying to get Mitchers there, which is a really good bourbon distillery here in Kentucky. So
they will try to have some sort of event going along with the beard competition, and
correct.
so maybe some overlap there. So what time's this thing going to get started on that Saturday?
So the registration is going to start at 2.
Okay.
And we will probably get kicked off right around 3:30. We have to be done by 6:30 for the live music. So with 8 categories, I think that's pretty easy to run.
So it's the same stage, I assume.
Yeah, it's going to be the same stage. It'll be there in the parking lot. We'll even actually have a couple of vendors out there as well, including our very own Aaron Johnston. We'll have the Honest Amish table and canopy out.
Yeah, we'll be there.
North Florida facial hair. We got a couple of people coming up for.
All right, look at that.
I really love how they've really
they just
Leslie
jumped right in, man.
Leslie and Daniel have been everywhere.
Yeah, like I love it, man.
I've had a lot of I have a lot of fun talking to Leslie and Daniel, and it kind of warmed my heart. I'm sorry that Leslie can't make it, but Daniel's going to be, him and his brother are going to make the trip up.
Good.
I've actually gotten a lot of people, from the community to say that they're coming out for this, and
good deal.
And I really do appreciate the support. It's for something I didn't really think about doing, as I would rather put focus on other people and what they're doing. Like to put one together and to have people come out and say, yeah, we're going to be there is.
Well, I mean, kind of fell in your lap. So you're like, you got to do it. I mean,
yeah,
they wanted you, so you got to do it. They came and found you, the Ray Norcross.
So, well, I mean, and I wish that we could have put it under the Mad Viking Kentucky chapter to run a competition, but being from Mad Viking, we have not been allowed to run our own beard and mustache competitions.
That makes sense. But so it's a Bearding Without Borders event.
Exactly.
You found a loophole.
But see, that's even better. That's better publicity for your show. So
and that was and thinking on it now, like it makes better sense, trying to promote, and the whole point of the show is to bring what we do to the mainstream and let people see the good we do in our communities. So it kind of goes hand in hand at this point.
Yeah. So
I'm really liking the twist, though. I have to agree with Felipe on that, Scott.
Yeah. So I've been having a lot of like real dry ends and a lot of breakage lately, and I was like, I'm trying to think of like, because I've just been getting a lot of it ripped out at work and stuff, and it's kind of a little off right now. And I was trying to think of how I can kind of tame it down, keep it. So what I've been doing is, when I get out of the shower, I split it while it's damp, and then I take I put a little bit of Honest Amish beard balm in there, and then I take some of the beard wax. I've been using that like crazy.
And just
putting it in there, and then basically just wrap it. It's a beardicorn. And I mean, I've been doing this for the past 20 some years. I actually haven't done it to this beard since I've had this beard, but I used to do it to my old beard all the time. But Patrick Dawson wears it way better than I do. So
his is just longer than yours. That's all.
I think mine just looks, I don't know. It stands out a lot more than his, because I think it's just because it's shorter and fatter, and
it's short and fat. Not long and
yeah.
This I actually kind of I chuckle about this quite a bit, is that I keep worrying about what's up, Smalley. I keep worrying, like I'm trying to let my beard grow out, and I was like, if it starts getting into like Aaron and Scott and Patrick's territory on length. Like, I'm gonna have to learn how to braid. Just
I don't know how to
survive
braid
daily.
really.
You
just
don't.
got to learn how to cloth knot.
Yeah, braiding is probably one of the worst things that you can do to your
Chicken
beard.
bread.
It'll end
shit.
up breaking it quite a bit.
So,
All right, so let's get back to your competition here, Ray Norcross. So, do you have any judges that are going to be coming, looking at all these facial hair people wandering across your stage?
wait, you need judges?
Sure.
There's something new they started doing at the I think it was like the
Mhm.
last competition you were at
last
last
competition.
week. That was
They're
the
like,
first
you know
time.
what? We have judges, so let's try that moving forward. So,
I
Up
don't know.
until now, they've been using artificial intelligence, and it just hasn't been able to catch up.
hey, you never know. It could.
I mean, that's a panda bread. Good Lord, chicken wing. So yeah, no, actually, we've already made the announcement for 2 judges.
Who are they?
Andrew Orton, president of Mad Viking Beard and Mustache Club of Kentucky.
Okay.
Also, my co-founder with the Kentucky Whisker Society and my partner on the show. And the other one is our very own Mr. Chris Wilson, aka Doc. But I think maybe we should just go ahead and make the last judge announcement tonight. What do you guys think?
Are you trying to do some breaking news here, Ray Norcross?
You know what? I'm gonna do some breaking news.
Oh my gosh, it's breaking
Where's
news.
it at? Where's it at?
I don't know, honestly. I thought if I moved it, oh, there it is.
Yeah, he moves things around all the time, and
I don't know. Then I'll lose it. Breaking news. Who's your third judge there, Ray Norcross?
All right, our third and final judge for the Bearding Without Borders, the competition, is Old Red, Mr. Ron Rice.
My gosh, look at him.
Did you know if you drop your cell phone in the water, you're supposed to take it out and shove it in his mouth? It'll dry it out really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, learned something new. I might be use that as an interesting beard fact.
Yeah.
Interesting beard fact. If you put your wet cell phone inside of Ron Rice, it dries it out.
Yep.
You heard it here, folks. We need that. We need the fun beard fact to kind of like cross the screen now.
Dang. Now, guys, we're just gonna make more things for me to make up.
Yeah, that is you, Ron Rice. Look at that.
Hey,
he was here.
Is that true though? If someone sticks a cell phone inside of you, it'll dry out faster.
Yeah, that's true.
Tastes like nickels. We just
there you go. See, Ron Rice. He's on
snakes
board
inside of him too, apparently.
So, Ray Norcross, so you said this thing is going to be outside. So is the stage going to be covered and stuff, or what's it going to look like out there? Do you know?
So we are supposed to have a canopy for it to cover up the location for the band and for the competition. Also, just because I'm trying to make sure that we don't have any other mishaps or any craziness happen, I'm setting up a backup plan to set up inside the bar in case weather starts becoming an issue. Because Kentucky weather is erratic at best. And so, but as far as I know, current forecast says no rain.
Hey, you should be fine then.
But what about the temperature though?
Ooh, what's the temperature looking like, Ray Norcross?
So right now it's staying in the 70s, which is not bad.
That's perfect.
Perfect. See, you should come, Scott.
You really should.
May
I would
20th.
love to see you in person. It's been since January.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Harrodsburg, Kentucky. So
we always have fun together. So
do you have who's emceeing this event?
You know, I debated on it, but I am going to go ahead and MC this event. I had a little bit of practice, thanks to Syracuse.
There you go.
I heard you did really well.
I also heard he did really well.
I thought I did like garbage, but I was trying my best, and it was a little bit of a hard crowd.
Man, they were. So it's hard trying to be an MC to an event with a crowd that's giving you nothing. But at that point in time, man, all you got to do is just like take your pants off or something. And what they say, like just get naked on stage and then you're fine. Like you don't get nervous anymore, or they laugh. That's it. If the MC gets naked, then they laugh, and then
No, if you're the MC, you're supposed to imagine the crowd being naked. You got it backwards.
oh, so the crowd was supposed to get naked.
Yes.
Whoops.
Okay.
That was
that'll clear up a lot of complications at the competition then. So
that makes like some of the events that I've MC'd and got escorted out of, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, because the crowd is supposed to be naked, not you. But I do applaud you and others, which I've been seeing this trend a lot more lately as we've been talking to people about the organizer being the MC of the event. Like, this is your competition. You put it together. Granted, you should be the MC of the thing. I think it's such a great idea because, I mean, and number two, it's, like I said, it's good promotion for your show. You've been practicing for a year now doing your show, and it's like, it's just slowly working your way up to these things. And I mean, just keep going and going. And the more you do it, then the more people will even start asking you to do it. I mean, that's kind of like what happened with Aaron and I. Like, I never had an inclination to be an MC. And then I don't remember my first one. And then it just kind of just steamrolled, and I was doing a few a year. And then
you were MCing the Maple Festival, right?
Yeah, I did. No, that was for a different thing. But as I was going to say, like, I've got asked to MC different events because they know I can get up in front of crowds of people and I don't have issues talking. And as long as you give me what I'm supposed to talk about, I can do it. I mean, but
that's something I can agree with you. And I appreciate the compliment. I don't think about it, and I'm sure you guys are probably the same way. We get up on the stage and you talk. Apparently that's a hard thing for some people. And
it was hard for me several years ago. Like, I would have never even imagined that I would be able to go MC an event, but it's Scott Score's fault. So it's something you just got to do, I think.
You two dual MCing is always great. I've seen the videos from last year when you guys did it, and you guys have wonderful chemistry, obviously because of the show and whatnot. It's really nice. It'd be cool to have that kind of dynamic. So
I think you could probably have that. Well, with either one of us, I think it'd be a good matchup. Ron would be a good one. I bet Andrew would be a good one too. I mean, a lot of the guys that do shows on the Talking Beard Network, I would feel would make any mix of any of those people together, I think would be like a good matchup for a pairing of
we get you and Fabs. That'd be perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Loves talking on microphones in public.
I would love that, just because like every time I talk to Fabs, I always seem to kind of throw him off just a little bit.
You're not. That's just that Fab stays thrown off, I think, just all the time.
It's always entertaining though. Like, it's 100% entertaining every time you get Fabs, kind of just a little bit off topic, and you just watch the gears kind of grind for a brief moment, and then he tries to get back into the same place. But I really enjoyed MCing. Like I said, it was kind of a random thing. I was supposed to judge in Syracuse.
Things happened, and then you ended up MCing, and I think you did a marvelous job, my friend. I'm
really excited. I actually enjoyed the MC side of it, and I know that the crowd that we're going to have is going to be
you and Jeff Harris MC an event together.
100%.
Heck yeah! You just have to sit in a chair, so you didn't. You could be like close to as tall as him.
Somebody book it.
There you go. So back to your event here. Do you have any corresponding events with that event? You going to have a Friday event or a Sunday or anything like that, or we just coming to Harrodsburg for the competition?
So if you guys are coming in on Friday, I'm gonna make a post. I'm actually currently trying to get us a space to hang out for Friday night. I couldn't get any hotels to give me any kind of special rates, and that bothers me a little bit. So I'm going to work more on that next year.
Are there hotels there in Harrodsburg, or would you have to stay in like Lexington or something?
There is some hotels in Harrodsburg,
Okay.
but I'm going to suggest probably if you can do it, I'd suggest Lexington. It's only about 30 minutes from Harrodsburg. It's really not too bad of a space. Wear your high heel boots that day.
Perfect.
But Friday, if you guys are coming in, we will definitely get together, have some fun. We'll find a place to hang out, maybe grab some drinks, some food. Trying to set it up for Jake's Cigar Bar. So if you guys like cigars or anything like that, it can be a fun little hangout place. As for Sunday, Sunday's going to be wherever you want to go. Yeah, if we want to go and do breakfast on Sunday morning before everybody takes off, we can all work together.
Everybody just meet at Ray Norcross's house.
Hooters.
Absolutely. You said what is that? The Group Me app, isn't it?
Yeah, the Group Me. That's what we usually utilize for competitions and stuff.
So we may go ahead and set up a Group Me for that.
Go for it. What's up, Shane? So Scott popped it up there a little bit ago. Don't forget, everybody, to do #TheKit so you can potentially win an Honest Amish The Kit tonight. And yeah, man, I'll load it up. When I send this thing out, I'll send some other things other than the regular The Kit stuff. I'll add special The Kit stuff because, it's a special the night for The Kit.
But I started thinking about that on yesterday. As a matter of fact, I was like, man, if people are going to start coming in on Friday, I was like, I need to find something for us to do. And I didn't even think about a meet and greet when I put this in. So,
hey man, that's one step at a time. You still got plenty of time. You can put together some sort of meet and greet if you want to, or just keep it light and casual, and everybody just come hang out Saturday. He'll be all right.
Either way. So when are you guys coming into town?
You think I know? That's like 18 days away. I don't even have my plans for this upcoming weekend yet. We'll figure it out. I know where I'm going. I know what towns in which I am going the next 3 weeks.
Jeff Harris needs a poop knife if he wins. Poopknife.com. It's a thing. It's a real thing.
It is. And Shane says that we need to do Honest Amish thongs for Ray Norcross. So, I mean, I guess Shane's going to probably, make you some special ones, it sounds like, and for you, Ray, and then you can wear those out and about.
Thanks.
That's nice of him. Thanks, Shane.
Good Lord. That's going to look like dental floss.
Wait.
No, and once again, I do want to say thank you to Honest Amish for sponsoring the Bearding Without Borders competition.
You're welcome.
I'm very grateful to you guys and especially to you and Natalie for helping me with kind of keeping me motivated to keep this going and putting together the judges' books.
Yeah, man, we got you.
So I definitely appreciate that. I guess we could. Did you load that picture that I sent you?
Oh yeah, we got one more big breaking thing from Ray Norcross here. Talk about it real quick. I got it.
So the bar is actually located right next to a little mechanic shop, and when Carlene and I were talking about the Best in Show trophy, we had talked about a couple of different ideas, and she reached out with the mechanic next door who likes to build things. And so he came up with a design and he put their name on it, which I'm okay with. But the design of it was kind of his interpretation of what a full beard and a styled stash would look like. So I do apologize, Barefoot, if you're still watching, because I know you wanted to be surprised, but here it is.
Being surprised. Look at that thing. That thing's awesome.
And it's small enough that it's not going to be, if you fly in or you fly out, it's not going to be so big that you can't put it in your.
I absolutely love it. And this guy right here is 100% going to make me compete because I like car part stuff. So I'm 100% going to compete and try to get this little guy.
When I saw it, I immediately thought, I was like, oh man, Aaron's going to love this.
Oh yeah, man. That thing's so badass. I got car part lamp. I got car part something up in here somewhere. I don't know.
Still missing the hood.
Yeah, man. And then the living room, I got some car part trophy things. I love it. I love car part trophy things. So that I love
I
it.
love car part trophy things.
I do. I love it. Piston man, look at that guy. Man, everybody should come to this competition try to win this piston guy.
I'm actually when she sent it to me, the first thing I said was, I was like, I can't compete at my own competition.
Yeah, you're like, well, I don't even really want to MC anymore, really. Andrew Orton, you're putting this comp on. I quit. I'm getting this piston guy.
So
looks kind of like you, Ray.
A little bit.
Huh,
I really do think this is. I really do think that that's probably one of the coolest ones I've seen so far this year.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a whole lot.
So I'm rather excited. The trophies themselves are still being finished. So once I have the final product for that, we'll be teasing that out on our show. But definitely come out. And just to make it clear, I know that the category says just Whiskerina. It's whatever you want to use. If you want to do creative or realistic, it does not matter. I've been yelled at multiple times now by Billy Turner. Wow. So for not.
She likes to yell.
Yeah, she loves yelling. Every time she comes on here, she's just yelling and yelling.
Oh no, she yelled at me last night. So for a couple of different things.
Oh my gosh. Stop getting in trouble, Red Norcross.
Story of my life.
What'd you do? Steal their competition title name or something?
Oh.
We could do a raffle. So, but I'm really excited, and it's going to be great to see a lot of people, and for everybody to kind of get a little bit of taste of Kentucky. We don't do a lot of competitions in Kentucky.
No, there used to be several up there. Now there's few and far between. We definitely need to bring the Kentucky beard scene back to what it was a few years ago. I would be all about that.
The one there was the one that just came back, the goodness gracious, the wrestling one.
Yeah, so Derby City, that
Yeah,
one was supposed to happen in 21, I think, maybe 22, and they lost the venue, and then they went all year. They still don't have a venue, I don't think, and we're in 23. Beard On is happening June 10th. That's in Richmond, Kentucky.
I will definitely be there for Bluegrass Beard On.
And then there was a Lexington title beard that ended right before COVID that had a championship belt, but metal for best in show.
What was his name?
Brian Furby.
Yeah, Furby.
Was that Furby's event?
That was Furby's event. Yeah, I actually talked to Furby quite a bit, and I kind of pick his brain when it comes to certain things. Matter of fact, I actually tried to convince him to come out of retirement to help me with the Kentucky Whisker Society.
What do you say to that?
He is very happy being in the community and just having fun. He does not want to get involved on a responsibility level, and I don't blame him.
No more responsibility for Furby.
He's got a lot going on in his life. So
there you go. Well, Ray Norcross, we appreciate you and wish you the best of luck for your event. And Scott Sikora has one more question.
Well, now that we've talked about the event, I wanted to kind of take it a different direction because Ray had brought up another topic that I thought might be interesting to kind of dive into with the few minutes we have left here.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
You talked about bourbon. What is your top 3?
My top 3 bourbons.
Yeah.
All right. So I am a huge fan of Colonel E.H. Taylor, small batch and single barrel. It's made by Sazerac or Buffalo Trace, whatever you want to go with. Second would be Knob Creek single barrel.
That's a good one.
Knob Creek single barrel 120. It was my first real bourbon, and just kind of became, it's just that go-to. Nobody drinks Pappy around here. Let's just be honest. Pappy is a status symbol. If you want to go on a little side rant. If you want something that's going to taste just as good, if not better, for Pappy, and then it's 75% cheaper than finding a bottle of Pappy is Mitcher's 15. It is pretty much the same thing, just a little bit better taste. Never hear of them. And this one is actually a recent one because I usually am not a fan of more of the, like a lot of people when they think bourbon, they think of, you know, Jim Beam, Buffalo Trace, or like Maker's Mark. And I'm not usually a Maker's guy, but Maker's 46 is has definitely kind of jumped up there in the category for me. Especially with and I'll weird you out, especially if you mix it with mango Pepsi.
That's usually what I mix mine with, mango Pepsi.
So
Diet mango.
Diet
Pepsi.
mango Pepsi.
Not diet Pepsi, diet mango.
Oh, just a diet mango.
Diet mango. Just half the mango, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you starve the mango for about 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Put it down in a pit and, you know, drop in lotion every now and then. And
Yeah. Well, that got weird.
Buffalo
did.
Scott. Buffalo Scott.
All right, Ray Norcross. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all the time we have tonight.
That's it, man. All right, Ray. Everybody, go to Harrodsburg, Kentucky, May 20th to the Rock Haven Bourbon Bar. This is going to start at 2:00. Go check it out. Beard Without Borders, the competition with the Ray Norcross. Thank you very
guys
much
for having me so much. I appreciate it.
We
You're
love
welcome,
you,
man.
Ray. We greatly
Yeah,
appreciate you, your show, and everything you're doing for the bearding community. Keep up the good work and good luck with your event.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Aaron.
See you. All right, so let's get this in real quick. We're doing Talking Beards, the competition, or Talking Beards, the club, the competition, volume 3. Ray Norcross obviously super likes the name, so we're going to go with it. So it's the competition we're doing online.
We stole it from him.
Yeah, absolutely. So I made this little thing today. Registration's up and running. Eventbrite's working, and we tested FHL. You can load your own pictures into FHL this competition, so you don't have to email them. You still can. You can still email them to talkingbeards1@gmail.com if you want. Or here we go. Let's just go through this. How do you get started, Scott Sikora?
All right. So what you got to do is to download the FHL app, you got to go to either the Android App Store, or Google Store, or whatever. I don't know because I don't have a Android phone. But wherever you get your apps from, via the Apple App Store, go there, just search for FHL or Facial Hair League, and then you'll get the app. You download it, create your profile on it, and that's pretty much it. Then they'll be on the home page, it'll say current events. And you click on it, and it'll show you there's 3 events currently listed on FHL calendar. Talking Beards is the first one on there. So you just click on it, and then it'll give you a list of categories. And you can, if you click on one of them and then scroll to the bottom, it says enter or submit or something like that.
Yeah.
You
So
compete.
there you go. Compete. So yeah, just go over to the Eventbrite link page. If you have all your FHL stuff set up, go to the event page, click Eventbrite, and then that'll bring you into the Eventbrite, and you can pick your category. Super easy. And then you just donate whatever you want per category. And then you go to the FHL app, and like Scott said, go download it, make sure you have a profile, all that good stuff. Then you go to Talking Beards, the competition, you click on compete. Then you go to your category that you are entering. You click compete at the bottom of the screen, and then you can upload your own pictures, and you're done. You donate what you can, and you put your picture in FHL, and then you tune in, Scott Sikora, May 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Talking Beards Network. We will be everywhere. We'll be everywhere that we do the show, talkingbeards.com, the Facebook, the YouTubes, the Twitches, the Twitters.
Beard Team USA.
Beard Team USA, Honest Amish, everywhere. Everywhere this show shows up, that's where the competition will show up. Yes, this is for Josh Druin. He is from the Derby City Whisker Club. And man, his kidney's messed up super bad, and we need to have him on the show and kind of tell his story, because I know he's having some issues with insurance and whatnot, so that's not making his process any easier. So, he could use whatever little help that we can get, and hopefully we can give him a good little chunk of money the 27th.
Jeff, if you just go on to, pardon me, sorry, Jeff, if you get a chance, you can. We may actually, and Aaron, when the show's done,
Yeah, man.
we can send it via messenger to him. Or if you just go on Facebook, there was a ton of posts made today with that exact same picture on there, so you can see it there.
Yeah, Jeff, reach out to me, man. I'll help you get through it. I know you're super old and technology escapes you, so I'll help you out, man. But seriously, if you're trying to do this competition and you're having any issues, you can reach out to me, Scott, or Natalie, or just reach out to anybody, and then they'll say reach out to us. And
Barack Obama.
But you could, maybe he'll help you. Maybe he'll just say message Aaron or Scott or Natalie. Who knows? But yeah, man, this will be a lot of fun. Talking Beards of the Club, the competition volume 3 online, May 27th. So we still got 3 weeks or so for you to get your little selfie, and in there I think we've got like 11 people registered now. So that's pretty good. So it's nowhere near the 200 we had last time, but that was during the COVID days.
That was a different time.
Different times. I'm not expecting that, but I'm sure Josh would be pretty excited if we had that many. But
it would. I mean, it's an online competition. Why can't there be? I mean, everyone that's watching. I mean,
everybody that watches should be able to
a couple bucks in.
Donate $5 to Eventbrite and then post a selfie, and then you don't even have to watch the show. You can forget you even did it.
Yeah,
and if you won, you'll just get a little trophy and a bottle of beard oil in the mail a few weeks afterwards, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I did enter that beard competition." So there's nothing for you to do, really. It's easy.
But yeah, so, and like Aaron said, all the winners are going to receive some cool stuff from Honest Amish. And as we always say during the show, which we didn't do at the beginning, if you go to honestamish.com, make sure that you enter promo code Talking Beards and you'll get 15% off your order. And if you order over $35, you'll get free domestic shipping. And don't forget, as Aaron's going to bring up right now, hashtag the kit, because that's going to get you entered to win a really awesome super deluxe the kit from Honest Amish, and we're going to be drawing that any second now, so get your entry in right now.
Yeah,
hashtag the kit.
This kit always comes with a oil, a balm, a wax, and a soap. Like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm going to throw some more things on top of this, and I'll get it out to you, because I'm actually going to UPS in the morning, so this will go out tomorrow. So, we ready? We're ready.
Let's get a couple more people to sign up real quick. But there was one other thing in here too that I wanted to get everyone to know was make sure you guys share this episode. Hit that share button wherever you're watching it. If you're watching it on YouTube right now, share it on some other social. Just share it once. That's all we ask. Just share it once. But share it to somewhere. Share it with someone that would be interested in this, and let's help us get the word out there. And so I guess
that's it. Let's do this thing.
Here we go.
So if you entered, we got 15 people. We're going.
I'm gonna win.
You might.
I saw my name in there.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Christopher Wilson. Wilson. Congratulations, Christopher. I have your contact information. I will be reaching out to you. Actually, I already have your address. I will get that out to you tomorrow.
Throw him in a sweet ass mustache comb too.
Yeah, I'll throw in a sweet ass mustache comb
and some mustache wax too.
And some mustache wax, man. I'll get you a mustache guard.
Yeah, and get some of the curlers.
Accessories, Chris Wilson. I'll get you. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Ray Norcross, for stopping by and telling us all about the Bearding Without Borders, the competition. It's coming up May 20th, Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Check it out. Check out Bearding Without Borders as well, Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, I'm Aaron D. Johnson. You can check me out too. Aaron D. Johnson, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, all those things. Go Scott.
And I'm Scott Sakura, talkingbeards.com. Go check out the website. There's stuff there for you to see, archived old episodes, subscription to the podcast. Just go check it out.
Blog entries. Are the blog entries still on
Blogs
there?
are still there. Yeah. Blogs
Some
still
good
there.
reading. If you want to go back and read blog entries of like the first 100 episodes of the Beardcaster, they're there. They are there.
There's some interesting stuff back there. I mean, it's still popular. Everyone, like, when I check my analytics, it's like they're all over the blog. I don't know why.
Because it's amazing reads, Scott Sakura.
Yeah, I really wish I could get back into it, but it just, between doing all the YouTube videos and the podcast, and like, I mean, I love this hour of making the content, but then it's like another 3 to 4 hours
Chopping
out there
it up.
doing all that other stuff, and it's like, I've been trying to blog here and there, and it adds like a lot more time. I have like a list of all these things that I wish that I had more time for to do to help the show out, but I don't have the time.
Understandable. I mean, there's only 24 hours in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, thank you for watching. We appreciate you. Have a great night.
Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.